I'd say it's more along the lines of like I wouldn't say strategy, but I'll just say the word communication is something that comes up that is extremely important to every single person that I talk to. When we get into like a labor or a management or an future innovation conversations, a lot of the times what comes up is communication, and that's how you can be successful with what you're doing. Effective communication, and you brought it up earlier, and so that is the biggest thing, the biggest trend, and I bring it up, a lot during the different shows, because that's a what would stand out to me as the common, no matter what, within the construction industry, everyone's saying you have to be an effective communicator. If you're not, you're gonna really struggle.
I if I could add, I made that point about the leaks, right? They come from three places: terminations, transition, penetration. You could apply the same thing to communication. It's going to leak somewhere, and it's where one story begins and ends, right? Where you're transitioning the communication flow to like somebody else on your team, but it's supposed to go to afterwards. It's supposed to go to a customer, right? Anytime that information is moving to another source or another person, like that is where it's going to leak, and you got to realize that and make sure. We had the troop leading procedures in the Marine Corps. We called it BAMSs, and the last letter is S, and that stood for supervise. And everybody always said the most important step in the troop leading procedures was supervision point, and that would be my one liner for the communication piece. You have to supervise it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, even if you're not in a at a high level, if you can learn how to communicate, like you, for example, will take your career path. I mean, you made it because you learned how to communicate, or you already knew how to communicate, right? And then you were able to move to where you are now. And so that's a big thing. There's maybe some people on the ground level that are not as good at communicating. All you have to do is learn and practice, learn, ask questions. When we were on another podcast, they were trying to preach, ask the right questions and then comprehend them, listen, process it, and then move forward with that. Those are some big things that you can kind of take away, and really begin to reach your goals. And so that's the biggest thing. But yeah, communication overall, definitely the
What
biggest trend.